Once upon a time, in a land filled with myths and amazing legends, there was this girl named Arachne. And get this, she wasn't just good at weaving. Nope, she was the most incredible, most amazing weaver in the whole wide world.
Seriously, watching her work was like watching pure magic unfold. Her fingers would just dance across the loom, and the threads she used, they shimmered.
Like sunlight sparkling on the water. I mean, the pictures she wove looked so real they could just jump right off the cloth. We're talking colors so bright, you've only ever seen them in your wildest dreams.
She got so famous, people came from all over the place. We're talking kings and queens, farmers, sailors, you name it. They'd travel for days and days just to get a peek at her magical fingers flying across that loom.
But you know what happens when everyone tells you how amazing you are all the time? Well, all that attention made Arachne a little too proud. And that little bit of pride, it started to grow into a great big problem.
And then one day, she did something pretty gutsy. She stood up in front of everyone and shouted out for the whole world to hear, "I am better than the goddess."
Yeah, that's a big no-no. You just don't challenge a goddess. 'Cause way up on Mount Olympus, someone with super-duper hearing heard every single word. And that someone was the powerful goddess Athena, who just so happens to be the goddess of weaving.
So did Athena get mad and start shouting? Nope. She flew down from the heavens, looked right at Arachne, and announced the Great Weaving Contest.
Oh yeah, it was a total showdown. In one corner, we have the talented girl Arachne, and in the other corner, the powerful goddess Athena. A human versus a goddess. Who do you think is gonna win this thing?
And they're off. Their hands moved so fast, they were just a blur. Threads zipped through the air like bolts of lightning. The shuttles on their looms clacked back and forth like a thunderstorm, and right before everyone's eyes, these absolutely magical pictures started appearing.
So when it was all over, the crowd just gasped. You have to understand, Arachne's weaving was just perfect. Like absolutely, totally flawless. Not one single thread was out of place. It was breathtaking. But it wasn't her skill that was the problem. Oh no, it was what she wove. Her picture actually made fun of the gods. That pride of hers had totally taken over. And, well, that made the goddess Athena really mad.
So Athena just walked over, reached out one finger, and tapped Arachne right on the forehead. And then, whoa, something strange and super magical started to happen.
Arachne started getting smaller and smaller. Her arms and legs got all long and skinny until, poof, she had turned into the world's very first spider.
Now, you might think that was a punishment, right? But it was kind of a gift too, because now, as a spider, she could spend all day, every day for the rest of time doing what she loved most, weaving beautiful, delicate webs, forever.
So that whole story happened ages and ages ago, right? But it left a clue for us to find today. And the secret is hiding right there, in her name, Arachne. See it?
It's where we get the word Arachnid. That's the real scientific name for spiders. How cool is that? It comes right from our weaver, Arachne. So in a way, every single spider out there is carrying on her amazing story.
So what's the secret message we can take away from all this? Well, it's that having a special talent is totally awesome. It's a wonderful gift, but that talent shines brightest when you're also humble and kind about it.
Okay, pop quiz. Let's see if you were listening. First question, what was Arachne amazing at? That's right, weaving. Number 2, who challenged her to that epic contest? Yep, the goddess Athena. And last one, what did she become? The world's very first spider. You guys are amazing.
Okay, now it's your turn to be a creator, just like Arachne. Think about something you're really good at, something you're proud of. Maybe it's drawing, or building, or even telling stories. Go make something awesome today that shows off your special talent.
You did it. What a fantastic job today, adventurous. You totally solved the mystery of the very first spider. And guess what? Your passport stamp for Greece is now complete.
It was so much fun exploring ancient Greece with you. If you want to go on more amazing adventures and hear stories from all around the world, make sure to subscribe. We have a whole world of secrets to uncover together. Can't wait to see you on our next adventure.